This is a timid little rabbit. He wants to dig a small home underground, far away from all social activities. But before he could start, a mole suddenly broke in. The mole greeted him warmly, and even showed off his luxurious blueprint. The rabbit looked at his own simple design, and felt ashamed inside. Not long after, a little mouse appeared, and enthusiastically introduced his mansion. They wanted to see the rabbit's blueprint, but the rabbit didn't want anyone to look, so he panicked and hid in a corner. Then he packed up his things, and continued digging deeper with his shovel. But soon he dug into someone else's home. The hedgehog didn't blame him. Instead, he invited him to stay for cookies, but the rabbit felt embarrassed and ran out. He kept digging, only to fall into the frog's house, even bringing the boiler crashing down. He gave an awkward smile and left again. Later, he finally avoided everyone's homes, but his shovel broke in half. He thought of knocking on a door to borrow one, but the growl of a monster inside scared him away, so he kept digging downward. At last, he found a place to settle, and decided to build his own home. But with one strike of his shovel, countless cracks appeared, connecting to the underground water. Rushing streams burst out. The rabbit desperately tried to block it with his body, but it was impossible to stop. In panic, he knocked on the monster's door for help, and out came a badger. He cried as he confessed his mistake, but the badger didn't scold him. Instead, he gathered everyone to help. Soon the neighbors all came with tools. The rabbit felt guilty and scared, but the badger pushed him back to the group. Together they sealed the water hole, and redirected the river flow. Before long, they dug up to the surface. The underground water surged out, and flowed into the stream. The crisis was finally over. Just as everyone was about to leave, the rabbit stopped them, and brought out his blueprint. Everyone understood his wish. Later, with their help, the rabbit's home became even better. He was no longer shy, and spoke warmly with his friends. Then he rode up to the surface on a rope, repaired the fallen mailbox, and hugged the blueprint tightly. It carried the efforts of all his friends together.